Good evening, one and all. A warm welcome to you.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Great, sir. I will introduce you. We will complete the formalities. Then I will introduce you. Then you can start session, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
We will start now.
Yeah, we'll be starting in 2-3 minutes. Sir.
Okay.
Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being and sustainable development 2022 on occasion of World Social Work Month, World Health Month and World Press Freedom Month 2022 in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute and Center for Arts, Sciences and Wellbeing, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 75 years of independence. We welcome you all once again to the international webinar series. Before we start our session, let's take the blessings of Almighty. We shall take up the prayer.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's session. Today we have with us Dr. Jamal Ataik Khalil Fayed.
Yes.
He is
from Egypt.
He's Department Head, Psychological Services, Faculty of Education, Manager of Quality Assurance and Accreditation, Professor, Faculty of Education from in Mansoura University, Egypt, and he is also member of various committees, Committee of the Assembled Faculty Member, and Committee on Higher Education, Egyptian Psychologists Association, Egyptian Psychological Research Association, Deafness and Blindness Egyptian Association, and he is also author, supervisor, guide, presenter, presented various papers and articles in the publications. We are very fortunate, sir, to be part of our international webinar series. We welcome you once again on behalf of Sri Holistic Health Foundation and India, Sri Research Institute, Center for Arts, Sciences, Wellbeing, and on behalf of all the participants, we invite you once again to take over for the session, Psychology Disabilities. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. My article relates to the social work on disabled individuals. In my country, we have many issues like education, inclusion in general education, marriage, attitudes of the community to individual with disabilities. We have many issues in the Ministry of Education, higher of education, to more educate the curriculums with the children in kindergarten or general schools. We have many issues. Attitudes toward the disabled the students, it is very negative, and we have to development or modifications attitudes students in university or communities in my countries. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Please continue, sir. You can share your PPT if you have one.
Okay. Briefly, I am speak about the education in the kindergarten or primary school or secondary school, high education, university. We have many obstacles and difficulties to continue the learning disabilities, this basis in education. We have many classes like blindness or deaf or mental retardation or autistic children or students. We have many obstacles in the community. We try to reform or development the curriculums, the teacher preparation, classes, resources, service to inclusion the students with disabilities in all over the society. It is a big problem here with the disability is attitudes or the normal society. Individuals to individual with disability is very negative. We all over from the small unit in the family to the school, to the community, to the university. We have many negative attitudes toward the disabilities. We do many courses, workshop, and university to modification these attitudes. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please continue.
Another issue or a very important issue in our country is opportunity jobs in Egypt for disabled individuals. There is have many gap between the opportunity for normal individuals and disabled individuals. We contact many governors to get some opportunity to individuals with disabilities like blindness, like mental retardation, like learning disabilities, like deaf or hearing impairment in the everywhere in Egypt.
What kind of structure or hierarchy do you have in government, sir? Like, is there any support from the government for disabilities ministry or department?
Yes.
Yeah, could you enlighten us or with some information on that?
Yes, we have governors in Egypt help sometimes, and we survive some service like healthcare, like mental health care for the students through centers in Ministry of Education or universities or general education, but it's not enough every total individuals of disabilities.
How many disabilities are recognized in the country, sir? And do you
We have
find
many, more than 12 million. More than 12 million individuals with disabilities in our country. Our country more than 100 million and 10 millions.
So it's about 10% of the population. Can we say that?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like 10% of the whole population of my country.
So what kind of initiatives that are being taken by government apart from services, medical services? What kind of benefits these disabled or especially abled persons population gets from the government? And are there any NGOs working for the disabled?
We have many benefits from the government in our country. We have the government help individuals with disability in some jobs, like simple jobs, like supermarkets, help, or some professions simply don't need any mental effort or ability, higher abilities. But we need more than that. It is not enough.
Would you like to share your experience in dealing with disabilities? What kind of observation?
Yes, welcome. Welcome to share that. Yes, very good. Very great.
Yeah. So kindly share your experiences so that we all can learn from your experiences working with disabilities.
Okay.
In your country, so that we can learn how disabilities are identified, and what kind of disabilities are recognized by the government, for which benefits are given, and which disabilities are not recognized. Or is there anything like that in your country?
The disability is not recognized in my country, like learning disabilities. It is still not interest from the government, and emotional disorders in schools and university. Gifted and talented children or students, still the government not interest by that. We need high efforts to development this classes of classifications of the special needs.
Broadly, can you brief us, sir? What are the two broad classifications?
Please, please again.
Can you briefly describe what are these broadly two classifications you were mentioning about?
We have many in our country, blindness. We have deaf and hearing impairment. We have mental retardation. This three classes, it is the government stress on that, but other classes of special needs not interested by that, like autism, like this emotional disorders, like learning disabilities.
And what kind of benefits they get, sir, once the disability is identified and certified by a professional? What kind of benefits they get from the government? Can you specifically mention, sir?
We in our Ministry of Education in Egypt, beginning with the kindergarten or primary school, to enroll the family, the children to kindergarten or primary school. We have many tests to evaluate children to enrollment in schools, like the vision or hearing or mental ability by some many tests like Stanford, Binet, or Wechsler, Bellevue, other means.
Yeah, Mary ma'am, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself.
Hi, sir. If any programs is there in India, like a fashion show or any shows, can you come and participate, or you can use do some help for us in terms of your knowledge? Or because we have a Rotary Club which is having disability people, and plus we are running a fashion show, and some you can get some sponsors from your country or anything like that.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, sir.
Welcome, Mary.
Okay, thank you, sir. Because I can give you a contact number to one person. My friend is in Rotary Club. She's organizing a program, fashion show, so she can get contact with you. Can I give you a number? That's my consent.
Okay, more welcome, Mary.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for accepting the invitation. And what kind of differences you see or similarities you see, sir, when compared to other countries in terms of dealing with disabilities?
Okay, yes, I visited the USA 2 times, University of Arkansas and University of Kentucky. I have many articles and researches with the University of Arkansas. I visited the mental retardation schools and blind school in Little Rock in USA. I visited New York City. I visited Gallaudet University in Washington. I visited many universities in America.
How do you see dealing with disabilities in your country and other countries? Is there any difference?
There is a big difference and a big gap between my country and other country, like European or American. We need, you can, so my country is poor country or not like European or like American. We have many problems in education. We have many problems in economic. We have many problems in social and the culture and the mentality of our country or individuals to disable students and the individuals.
What can be done, sir, to address these issues? what can we do so that we can improve the situations in Egypt as a citizens or as a professionals? What do you think we can do? How we can contribute?
We can help. We can help from India. India is a great country. We have many universities in India. I shared with a professor in the University of India in conference like before that time. This is the second time I share with Indian individuals. We need to cooperate in research. We need to cooperate in visiting professors to my country. I visiting professor to India to experience to like that.
You are always welcome, sir, whenever you find time and an opportunity to visit us. And we will be happy to hear to you and welcome you.
Thank you. I'm very happy for this presentation. I am look forward to another presentations in the future time.
You would like to share your academic experience, how it is in Egypt, and how can you share some insights about education system, especially in health and medical or social work, psychology, counseling related subjects?
Okay, okay, very welcome.
Can you share your experiences?
Okay, okay.
As a professor, can you share your experiences in
yes,
in
more
your
welcome.
university?
More welcome, sir.
Yeah, Mary ma'am.
Hi, sir, have you visited India? Have you
I'm looking forward to visit India before that time. I still wait a scholarship.
No, you're not visited India, sir.
No, I am not visited.
Okay,
I am
sir.
not.
You're
I'm not
always
visited.
welcome, sir, for our country. I hope to see you. Okay, I think I will think my brother is there in Egypt. He'll be coming to India soon. So your talk is really
very welcome in my country.
And I will forward your number to my Rotary Club and my friends who are conducting. They will call you by today evening or tomorrow. Thank you very much,
okay.
Sir. Contact.
Thank you, Mary.
Is there anything you would like to share with all of us about education or practice in your country?
Okay.
Would like to talk about any research or education practice in Egypt?
Okay. I will share this presentation with my university here in Mansoura University.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And what kind of professional associations, like you are also member of, we see quite good number of associations. What kind of role they play in disabilities? Can you brief us?
I'm not, please again.
There are a lot of professional associations in Egypt. Can you provide some information about associations?
Yes, we have Egyptian association. Egyptian Association for Disabilities in Egypt. This is one community interest with problems of individual disabilities in my country. We have Ministry of Assurance in like that help some classes of special needs.
It's nice to see what kind of impact they have created till now. Can you share some information about that? By these professional associations.
Please again, I'm not here.
Can you share the kind of impact that was created by these associations, professional associations?
In my university, we have many groups in my university related to the support individuals with disabilities in university.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else you would like to share with us, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, once again for joining us. And
thank you very much.
We would like to hear more from you, even in future also. And we invite your colleagues, your research scholars, your students also, invite you to come to this platform, attend and present, so that we can all learn about various subjects, practices that are being taken up in your country, and that will help promoting each other, learning from each other. So we invite you and your colleagues, your universities in your country, colleges, students, professors, kindly share a word with them and invite them for this platform for more presentations. We would be happy, sir. We will invite you to India. Whenever you come, please do contact us. We'll be happy. So that
thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir, once again for joining us. Have a great day. Wishing you all success. On behalf of Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute and Center for Arts and Wellbeing, we thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we'll be sharing your certificate through WhatsApp in 1 or 2 days.
You're welcome.
Yes. Participants, if you have any queries, if you want to interact with sir, you are welcome. You can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll conclude. You can put in chat box or you can unmute or... If there are no queries, I think there are some messages in chat box appreciating. So
thank you.
They are thanking you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you so much
for joining us.
Okay.
See you, sir. Take care. Bye. I hope it's a good morning or good night. I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. For
thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And I will give you a number to my Rotary Club there, and that Shobna madam should contact you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I can leave now?
Yes, sir. As per your convenience, you can stay back or leave, sir. Thank you once again for joining us.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir. Take care. Dear participants, you can, if you have any queries, you can unmute yourself or you can ask. We'll be sharing the feedback form in chat box. Kindly fill up the feedback form to receive your certificate. Feedback form has been shared in the chat box. Kindly fill up the feedback form before leaving the webinar. We thank you once again, everyone, for joining us and see you all tomorrow at the same time.